Let me ask y'all a question, man. Who told you that you had to be fully healed before you can build, man? Who told you that you have to have all the answers before you can move forward? Who told you that you had to become perfect before you can make progress, man? Because if you're waiting for life to stop hurting before you start building, let me tell y'all something. You might be waiting forever. Let's talk about it, man. What's going on, family, man? This is King Freedom, man. Welcome back to the Reset Before the Rise, man. And this is Free Facts Media. And today we're talking about something I think a lot of people secretly struggle with. Building while broken. Not broken as in destroyed. Broken as in human. What does that look like? Carrying pain, carrying disappointment, carrying setbacks, scars that we have that didn't heal, trying to move forward while still figuring things out. And if that's you, the conversation is for you. I had to have the conversation with myself. And see, life doesn't pause for you to heal. See, one thing we have to know, and this is what it taught me, is life doesn't stop because you're hurting. The bills still come. Responsibility still exists. Children still need their parents. Work still needs to be done, and goals still require actions, right? The world doesn't stop and say, take your time, all right, we'll wait. Life keeps moving, y'all. And eventually, we have to learn how to move with it. Not because we're ignoring the pain, y'all, because we're learning how to carry it and carry it through these times. These times are tough, so we have to be able to build the strength. And there's a myth of this perfect moment that a lot of people seem to be waiting for, waiting to feel motivated, waiting to feel confident, waiting to feel ready, waiting for the perfect opportunity, waiting for your fear to disappear for you to move forward, waiting for the pain for you to disappear. But here's the truth, y'all. There is no perfect moment. There is the only moment you decide to move, and that's the moment. The perfect condition rarely comes. Growth actually happens in imperfect conditions. Pardon me, listen, me dropping my other line, but listen, it's like buying a house. Imagine buying a crib. The roof leaks, the walls are cracked, the floors need work, and then imagine that you sit there and you say, I'm not building, I'm not fixing none of that damage. That makes no sense, correct? You repair it because it's damaged. You improve it because it needs the improvement. You build because building's a part of the healing process. The same applies to people and us, man. Sometimes the work is what heals you. Sometimes progress becomes a part of the recovery process. Don't let that go over your head. And I want people to know pain can become one's identity. And that's one of the most dangerous things that can happen is when pain becomes your true identity. Instead of saying, I experienced pain, you start saying, I am pain. Instead of, I went through something difficult, you become the person who went through something difficult, right? There's a difference between the two, and I need us to see that. See, what we fail to learn, experience shapes us, and that's how we become conditioned, and that's how we get habits. But they should never completely define us, and that's the piece we gotta get. Movement creates momentum, man. One step at a time, that's all. One conversation, one workout, one application, one book chapter, one opportunity, one decision, one day at a time. See, people underestimate what small, consistent actions can actually do. Movement creates the momentum. Momentum creates the confidence. Confidence creates the growth, man. Growth creates transformation. But it all starts with the movement. You see, I got up. That shit just got me hyped just now to get up and start moving. See, you don't have to feel strong, y'all. This might be the biggest lesson in this. You don't need to feel strong to act strong. You don't need to feel confident to take action. You don't need to feel fearless to move forward. Courage isn't the absence of fear. Courage is moving forward despite the fear. Strength isn't feeling powerful. Strength is doing what must be done even when you don't feel powerful. Talk about it, man. I don't want to be on vacation doing this, but it's the great thing. So this is what building really looks like. Building isn't glamorous. Building looks like just showing up. Building looks like consistency. Building looks like discipline. Building looks like doing the work when nobody's applauding you, y'all. Building looks like getting up again. Building looks like refusing to quit. And sometimes building looks like surviving another fucking day, man. So if you're carrying something heavy right now, I want you to hear me clearly. You don't have to wait until you're fully healed to keep moving, man. You don't have to wait until life is perfect to build, because it's not going to be. You don't have to wait until you feel ready. When are you ready? Take the next step, then take another one, then another one. Because sometimes healing happens when you're building, man. The answers are in there. And sometimes building becomes part of the healing process. Listen, y'all, I'm King Freedom, man. This is Free Facts Media. And remember, you don't need perfect conditions to create a better future. You only need the courage to take one step or the next step. All right, man. Free Facts Media, man. Real rap, no cap, all facts. Salute to y'all, King Freedom. Peace.